What is up? This is the Ron Dash Show episode. I mean, I was gonna say forget about episode. I'm going to say this is gonna be a. Let's see if we could do a stream. Stream number 6. Panel stream number 6. The Grind Time Show 35. It is Wednesday, May 6, 2020, and it's 11:51 p.m. Let's see if we get some few hours of fun. Who wants to do some grinding after dark? Yo, this is the Grind Time Show, T Studio X. Let's see if we get some people up in here and try to grow my YouTube channel. We got Skins fans all day. Do you want to come up, Skins fans all day? I got the link into the chat. So let's see if we can hang out. So how's it going, Skins fan all day? Do you want to come up? The link is in the link's in the chat. Like, I'm ready to roll. So make sure you grab up Skins Fan all day. That's my Skin Fan brother from another mother. Make sure you grab him up. Let's see if we can. Let's have some fun. Let's get some people on the panel. I'm ready to have fun. Who's with it? Got 3 people in the building. Let's see if we get more people. So we got Brittany. We got Information Man Show in the building. That's my Information Man Show brother from another mother. Want to come up on the panel? I could drop a link again. But first I need to watch for those darn trolls. I'm not going to let them up here. No way. Not the trolls, but only the good ones that I could trust. Want to make sure that Information Man is blue. Yep, yes. What do you think of those tunes? Can you hear the tunes? Got the mic all turned up. How's it going, Information Man Show?
Hey, it's going fine, man. I wanted to talk to you I'm just gonna be on for a little while because I gotta eat something and get some rest. But I see that you've changed your branding of your program to T Studio X. I like that. I like the way you're using your green screen. I know before you were using the OBS, which was cool. I was telling you, change up the look of the show. And then I want to give you some advice. I know that the trolls are getting under your skin. I've actually gone on YouTube and tried to put your name in, and I can see videos that trolls have created trolling you.
Yeah, they took my old channel down. This is my new channel that I'm on. That's what I'm using right now. My new channel.
Right. But what I want to tell you, brother, is that when they take your video down, that's a copyright violation. You can do something to have those videos taken down. You've got to when you make your complaints or whatever to YouTube, you can do it by your phone or your computer. You got to do it every single day. Eventually, those videos will get taken down because the people who are using your videos, they're in violation of YouTube's rules and copyright. Another thing I want to give you advice on too, brother, you've got to do your best to maintain your emotions, because this is YouTube. This comes with the territory of YouTube. You're going to have trolls. They're going to try to test you. And I think the reason why you're having the problem you're having with trolls is because they like when they can get a reaction out of you. So when they know that they're doing something and they can get the emotional reaction out of you, it sort of feeds into their pleasure in their day. They want to see a reaction out of you. They want to see you become irate and upset so that they can make a video, so they can take that footage and put that on their channel and try to make you look like you're out of control or something. See, this is the game. Because if people troll me, I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the system that YouTube has in place.
That's what I do.
And then and then check this out. On my channel, I got tons of people. I'm an experienced YouTuber, brother. I got plenty of people in my channel that are going to get rid of them as quickly as possible. That I have no tolerance. Once they come in, they're gone. And then if they try to take any of my intellectual properties, you better believe, I had this problem before. You better believe I'm going to report their asses every single day. Hell, I'll have my friends reporting. The more people you have reporting, eventually the video will be made to be taken down. And also,
but it's going to be on their side, not mine.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is you can force them to have to take their stuff down. But the thing is like this: when it comes to trolls, they're gonna make dummy channels, what have you. The only thing about trolls that give them power is how they make you respond and behave to what they do. Usually, like I said, brother, they want to see a emotional reaction. They want to see you scream. They want to see you lose composure, because that's what they're looking to do to you. Versus if you just say, okay, you want to mess with me? All right, this is what I got for you. I'm going to shut your channel down. And there's ways that you do it. So I'm just saying to you, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let the trolls stop you. They're going to be out there always. Yep. I've been trolled. I've had people try to troll my channel, but I get rid of them as quickly as possible. And I do not give them any power whatsoever. But see, this is the thing. They want you to mention them by name. They want you to talk about them so that they can go and make a video footage of you talking about them. Don't give them power, brother.
I'm not. Because I'm going to say, is that what you got, trolls? Or I got a surprise for you. I'm going to zap your butts. You're fried. Right. That's what I would do.
Right. But see, this is the thing. See, this is whenever they see that they can get under someone's skin, they're gonna keep pushing you and pushing you, because they want you to erupt and explode. So they're gonna keep pushing you and pushing you. That's why if you're gonna be on YouTube, my advice is that you've got to develop thick skin. There's going to be good days on YouTube. There's going to be bad days. It's going to be ups and downs, valleys and flows. That's just how it is, man. It's not easy.
I know it's not easy.
It's supposed to be easy.
The trolls think it's easy, but it's not.
But see, the trolls don't have a purpose on YouTube other than to get under your skin. They're not producing content.
Nope.
They're not doing the work that it takes to be a content creator, because they simply want to come into your chat room, cause disruption, but they want to impact you emotionally. Don't buy into it or give it to them. You troll me, I'm telling you right now, I don't give a damn. I'm the wrong dude on YouTube to troll because I got all kind of connections too outside of YouTube. So if somebody come messing with me, I got homeboys that work for Homeland Security. I can find your ass. I'm a member of a historical black fraternity, man. I got computer geeks and all kind of stuff in my frat. I can talk to my frat brothers, and I got cats that are programmers that can find your ass. So my point of view is that when you troll me, I got people in my chat room that's going to shut your ass down immediately. I'm not even going to give you any credence. 2, I'm not going to go in a back and forth with trolls. They mean nothing. I'm going to simply do my content and focus on content. And if one of them try to dox my channel by taking my intellectual properties, my images, my videos.
That's what they did.
Once I identify them, I'm going to report it every single day till it gets shut down. Simple as that.
That's what they did to my channel. These trolls shut my channel down for no reason. All my videos are gone. Even my community tab is all gone. They destroyed my channel.
Now, how were they able to do that, brother? How were they able to get in and do that?
I know my name. I know my name and my address has been doxed because I seen it in my chat.
How did they get that information? I wouldn't be surprised if the person that did this to you is somebody that knows you, man. How did they get your personal information like that?
I have no clue, because I'm trying to look for a person, but I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not gonna deal with the trolls. But
see, this is the thing. You don't want to deal with trolls, but when people got your personal information, now they're taking it to a whole nother level. But my question is, see, this is the thing. People don't get your information unless they either know you, know someone that knows you, or there's something that you have revealed that's allowed them to know you're in. Like, if you're like, for example, if you're using your full name, you're automatically opening up yourself to people being able to find you, possibly if they know where you live in terms of general location, locale, and your full real name. That's why a lot of people, I tend to stick with my handle of my channel name. But look, on a positive note before I get off, man, just keep doing what you're doing.
Yep. I'm gonna let Baxter up. How's it going, Bax?
But just keep doing what you're doing, man. I got to get out of here, but keep doing what you're doing. Don't let these trolls get under your skin. That's what they're looking for.
Because I got a special too. I'll zap their butts.
All that stuff. Right. Zapping's great, but don't let them see that emotionally that they got you, because that's what they're really turned on by, that they can get a reaction out of you.
Yep, ain't no troll ain't gonna let me down, because it's time for me to conquer them with an unsanctioned battle.
There you go.
Because I'm ready to fight off with them.
All right. What's going on, Baxter?
It's good to see you. How are you doing, Information Man?
I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm just trying to give him some encouragement. Give him some encouragement, man. This has been rough. I think YouTube for him in the early beginning has been rough for him. See, what is this?
Up?
See, look at this.
Look at
what is this?
We know that trolls, bro. We're good, trust me.
How's it going, Sun City Scratchers?
Look at my join button, bro. If you want to join the lurking trolls, that's me.
Nah.
We're considered trolls, bro. What's going on, though, Information Man, Baxter?
I'm doing good.
I'm doing fine, Sun City. You know, just to give this man some encouragement. I think
I have, man. Trust me. I've been with T Studios and he was Terrell Chapman, bro, since he started his channel when he was like at 200 subscribers the very first time.
Terrell and I go way back.
So the fact of I was there, I seen when the trolls got him and everything else. You know what I mean? It sucked. There was no stopping him. There was no even not even talking shit to him or anything. They were out for some vengeance, bro. For some reason, they had it out for him.
Let me ask you this question. Now, this is very important, though, man. How do you think they got his personal information?
I think because I told him on the live stream before, his full name, bro, his full name is on his channel, on his Facebook page, everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That just gives you up automatically for somebody to look you up.
Right.
You know, nowadays on Google, I can search Terrell Chapman and I can find all his information if I really wanted to.
Right.
Technically,
what you should do in this situation is that you should create, which I did. You should create a separate Facebook channel, page, which would be what I call a show page. So I have a separate page that's like my show page where people can like and what have you. Exactly. And then you should create a Twitter and an Instagram that is tailored. Everything has to be tailored to your program. And don't bring your personal stuff into it. That's my advice.
Yeah, because no, that I'm the same way, information man. If you look us up, Sun City has their own Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. That has nothing to do with my personal information.
Right.
I have that separated and locked and private because that's for my personal business.
And
but
I
also dedicated another account for this channel and all that other stuff.
Right. It also comes down to maturity. For example, you know, even if I knew, I know Terrell's real name, even if I knew you guys' real name, I'm not going to troll you because that's just not my character.
Exactly.
Period.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you know, it's YouTube. People don't give a shit about anybody. You know what I mean? People are gonna do what they want to do regardless. Yeah. You know, you can be the biggest channel and you're still gonna get trolled. So
you're right.
At the end of the day, like, it's YouTube, man. There's nothing we can do that can stop that. You know what I mean? That's out of our control. All we can do is, like you said, don't lead them onto it. And if they're in the chat and they're not saying anything derogatory or anything negative, hey, man, like with us, here and there pops in a troll. Hey, man, welcome the damn troll. But as soon as you start acting a fool, you got to go.
Right.
Simple, you know, because if you lead onto it and you start talking trash and you start doing all this other stuff, then that's when the troll's going to be like, well, I got you, bro. I got your number. Now let's do this. And that's when they bring all their little freaking 10,000 accounts and just troll the crap out of you.
All there is just teeny tiny bots. What do? Put my feet right onto them. That's
right. You see, and that's the thing that time when he was getting trolled, you know, you were with that attitude to it, and that's what I guess agitated them more to get out for you, instead of just saying, you know, whatever, man, state your piece here, what you want.
Yep, I should make.
Ain't nothing else better to do, you know, go troll somebody else's channel. But information wise, you know what I mean, like. You know, the information man said, get your personal information out your channel, out of anywhere that they can find you, get it out of there. You know what I mean? Like that's good you have T Studio X because nobody knows that's T Studio X. Nobody's gonna know your full name and your last name like you had before. You know what I mean?
If I were you, let me give you all some advice too in terms of bringing attention to your channel. And you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys know this. If you create a separate page to the T Studio X, you know, Facebook has it set up when you create a fan page, you can market your video, you can promote your actual page itself for $1 a day, for $5 for a whole week, whatever, which will send it throughout the world, and you can probably get more subscribers or more people that know who you are. So if I were you, brother T Studio X, I would tomorrow, if you have the time, create new social media pages that are tailored to the channel, and then when you go live, you through the social media, you can tell everybody, hey, come over here and subscribe to this, or come over here and go to this, you know, page
that's
or
the same
whatever.
thing we do. We say like follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever else you want to follow us, any other type of platform where you'll find us there too. But just don't, you know.
So all I do is create a Facebook for my YouTube channel.
So create a separate account to your YouTube. Keep your personal one to yourself. Put that one in private and just keep the people you know. And then create T Studio X Facebook
Right.
for that channel that's dedicated to your channel.
Right. Make
And that's
everything
it.
tailored to your channel.
Yeah,
Keep all the personal stuff out.
everything.
That way it's harder for people to troll you like that
Yeah,
versus your real Facebook page with your full name and where you live at and all of that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, even on your regular page, your regular personal page, on my personal page on Facebook, I had to take certain personal information off of it because there's still a chance that people can find your personal page. So you might want to take stuff off like where you're located. If you're going to do YouTube, you got to make certain sacrifices.
Oh
okay?
yeah, that's what I did, man. I took all the family pictures out of all mine. I just have regular pictures. Oh, my private one too.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
But go ahead, Beth.
All right. Sometimes what I've seen people do is like, at least to protect their identity, is I've seen them establish like fake birth dates and like that kind of thing.
Well, yeah, that's what I have on my Gmail. I have all that shit. That's not even my information on there.
Right. You can say you went to such and such high school, you live in such and such place.
Right.
Like
it's
that.
all for the protection.
I was born in the river. Ain't gonna tell you which one. Ain't gonna tell you which one. Ain't gonna tell you.
It's a
I know
river.
river. Don't know the name of the river.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I agree with that. You know what I mean? You gotta know, man. Separate your personal stuff from this platform because this platform is not as secure as people think, man. You know what I mean?
It's not. It's
You know,
not.
It's
no
like,
matter if you got that two-step, no matter if you got that face, like to get into your stuff, it don't matter, man. If somebody really wants you, they're gonna try everything to get you.
Right.
well,
Yeah.
thank you again, trolls. You're about to get.
I just heard
busted.
about a channel. I'm not gonna say the name, but he had 30,000 plus, bro, and he got trolled, and they just shut him down.
Wait, 30 plus subscribers?
30,000,
Oh, 30,000. That's Jesus.
Yeah.
and they got into his, and they got him, bro. And they took him out the game.
Wow.
Can you imagine all that hard work
Man, that's
So-
not even
out the
fair.
window?
That's not
So-
even fair.
Well,
All that work that they put up.
some of these trolls do have technical
Oh yeah, they got
Abilities.
backgrounds like champs.
but let me tell you guys something that's very explosive before I get off that
Okay.
you might want to keep in mind.
Okay.
I would not. Okay, we know that Google actually owns YouTube, and it was
Yeah.
a time when YouTube was separate from Google. And to give you guys a little bit of history about YouTube originally, when it came on the scene, was sort of a dating site
Yeah, like
before they went into making videos, right?
Okay.
And if you notice, ever since YouTube has gotten more and more corporate with Google taking it over, and you've had people do some outlandish things, we're all paying the price for what people did in the past,
Yep.
and for the corporatization of the YouTube has become in a way. Now, with that said, in my experience on YouTube, I personally believe, because I've seen this happen, that there are people who are working for these organizations, whether it be Google or YouTube, that are trolling us from internally, from the system itself. So there are people that are working for these companies that are also messing with our channels. Now, I've seen this
I wouldn't doubt
happen.
that.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
So just keep that in mind when you're saying, wait a minute, how did someone come to my look? I watched somebody one night. His whole channel got completely taken over. They put a picture up on the screen. He said he couldn't get back into his channel. He was totally locked out. And I'm saying to myself, who could do that? Either
That's
it's
what happened
someone
to
who's a computer. Yeah. Either someone who's a computer expert or scientist, or could it be someone in the inside? Because
I'm
it
thinking-
looked like an inside job.
I'm thinking
No, because
hackers.
that day that he got trolled, man, I'm telling you, man, I even saw the mods losing their wrench and the mods were getting hit, and I said, oh, they took over.
Shit.
Yeah, they
I
took
ain't never
over,
seen
man.
nothing like that before.
Yeah, dude,
Damn.
on
yeah,
his
the
channel,
trolls
bro,
like-
the mods were getting hit. They're taking the wrench away and hiding the
Oh,
mods.
my-
Like there was no stopping these guys, man. They were out for a vengeance. They were out to get them. They got
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
That's what the troll says. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take your channel down.
They did. That's the bad thing is that they did, you know. And the
And
thing is that I'm telling you, man, I was trying to help, and I'm just like, dude, I cannot do much anymore. I'm done. Like, I'm done.
These people are organized, and they have a strategy.
Oh yeah, and when they know somebody is, they call the weak link, they're gonna get them. So I guess it sucks, man. It sucks,
and that's why
Darn right
I'm
it
trying to
sucks.
tell. That's why I'm telling Brother T Studio X that you don't want to be on YouTube saying things like the trolls are messing with me.
Exactly, yeah.
Because they like that.
They
That's
love
what
it,
they
man.
want. They want to see you crying.
That's their turn on, man. That's their thing right there. They like, but they know when they got to somebody, that's when they bring other people.
I know what the hackers might do. They might have celebrated the cake when my channel started get down. They were celebrating. They were like popping up balloons and everything.
It's funny, bro. But one time I was on a panel, man, and there was a channel getting trolled, bro. We were in there. We were on a panel, bro, to the point where we even said, you know what? This is not gonna stop. Let's bring the damn trolls to the panel. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm gonna tell you, bro. No, I ain't bullshitting. I ain't, you know what I mean? This is for real. This shit did really happen on YouTube. We brought the troll on the panel. The dude came up with a ski mask and all this other stuff, man. And he was just saying that he was looking for this one person, and the one person was never in the chat. After that, we literally sat there and talked with a damn troll, man, that had like 100+ people in the chat with almost the same name.
What? Those are fakes, I tell you. Fakes.
These guys were real, bro. These were on and then they kept coming back, man, and then more people kept coming. And
because
then
they're organized.
But the main leader of that pack came on the panel, bro. Like if we were talking right now, all of us, and he was on his ski mask and everything, talking to us, and he was cool as hell, man. He was not in there talking nothing. He was even telling his trolls to chill out. All right, that's enough. You guys need to calm down. It was crazy shit, man. I've never seen that.
That's right. When I see a mess goes like that,
and I'm gonna tell you, man. Not the second. The first. I seen it twice, bro. I was on my other buddy's panel, and the same dudes came in, right? And I know them by their names already. And I said, "Come on!" I said, "Damn, guys, I thought we had the discussion about this. Like, don't come trolling this channel. You know what I mean? Go troll somebody else. You know what I mean?" And they even the dude in the chat even said, "Oh shit, I forgot. Sun City's the good guy. Let's go." So he took all his people and left, bro. Like no bullshit, man. Like you can.
Oh, wow.
I was tripping out, man. But the dudes on the panel were like, "What the hell? This fool's talking like to the trolls." I said, "Well, man, like you just got to keep it cool, though, man. If you keep it cool, they're cool. They don't mess with you. But once you start doing that whole, you're gonna get them. You're gonna do this to them. They're gonna get you.
Yeah,
they're gonna get you."
Well, you guys have a great night. T Studio X, man, you keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I support you as well. Great discussion.
Thank you very much. Also subscribe to your channel too.
Yeah, man.
I didn't, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't realize that you had changed your channel. I didn't know what happened when I went to your channel. I was like, where it happened? Where is it at? And then I saw those videos where you were talking about what they were doing to you, but I saw them on other people's channels, and these were trolls. And I automatically blocked these individuals.
Oh, there was a lot of them, man. They had his picture, yeah.
I kept saying to myself, these videos though need to come down because that's your image. That's your intellectual property, man. They can't.
Yeah, they're my video.
They've done similar shit to me too.
Oh man, God.
But not like I haven't had my whole channel taken down, but it was these other random trolls that took things literally out of context.
Oh God, let me get the hell out of here. Y'all gonna bring the trolls to me? Shit.
Nah.
Shit, man. I'll tell you, man. They used to think that my channel was a troll channel, bro, and we're not.
Y'all got all these trolls.
No, to us, bro, like
I'm gonna fry your butts, trolls.
The only reason why I go by the troll, like the troll name, is because when I first started my channel, they thought my channel was a troll channel. So since then, we consider ourselves the troll family, man. Our channel is a family of three. We troll.
Okay.
That's a troll.
The Jedi Balloon Master and the networking community knows that it's bad, and they know. Who
Yeah,
is-
that's crazy, man. But anyways, you know what I mean? It is what
Y'all,
it is.
y'all have a good night. I'm gonna get on out of here.
Hey,
Take
hey,
care.
you too, man. It was nice
All
to
right.
meet you.
Nice,
All
nice,
right, nice to meet you too. Peace, everybody.
Absolutely.
Peace. So,
What's
here's
up,
what I was thinking.
Carmel?
What's up, Baxter?
Good to hear from you, man.
Yeah. I'm glad that you're on my panel. Welcome to the panel, T Studio X panel.
There you go. So
What
what's
is up,
going
man?
on with you?
That's what I should do. I should roast those trolls out when I try to. That's what I would do. When
You're
I
doing a
see,
pretty good
Don't worry about it, bro.
let's say when I see that Team Backs coming out,
job.
the rescuer and the trolls
There
run
you
away
go.
like babies.
T is a good guy, man. We go
Yep.
back.
Well, at least I didn't quit YouTube because I'm still on here
Well, guess
on
what?
my brand new channel.
I'm still here too.
Yep.
The City Scratchers is still here.
Yep. That's the real Sun City Scratchers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Terrell, I got a question for you though.
What's the question?
I've been on this panel for a while and I haven't heard that awesome guitar played by you yet. What's up with that?
Okay, let's play it out.
There you go. I need to hear some guitar action.
Can you play it? Can you hear it?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Okay, can you hear it now?
I like it.
Hey, T. I'm gonna get off of here real quick, man. I gotta go handle some business with my little kid real quick, and then I'll be in the chat if anything.
Okay, thanks for coming on the
Appreciate
panel.
it, man. Appreciate you having me up here. Baxter's nice talking to you
It was,
guys.
good, it was good to finally hear your voice, Sun City Scratchers. Up
Yeah, not a lot of people get to hear us, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right, you too.
Hey. Yeah, you take it easy. It's you and I, Backs on the panel.
All right. It's Team Backs time on the panel, and you already know.
It's the Team Backs and T Studio Nation
There you go.
here on this late Wednesday night here on YouTube on the Grind Time Show.
Hey, Terrell, what time is it where you're at right now?
It's 12:28 a.m. I know
Yeah,
it's
I'm an hour behind.
it's still Wednesday in Texas in the Central Time.
Yep.
I'll say it's still Wednesday still, but technically in the Eastern Standard Time it's Thursday. Okay.
Go on, Terrell.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I can. You're doing great.
Yeah, trolls ain't gonna stop me any.
Hey.
Suckers.
Just keep doing you, man. You're doing good.
Because I want to be me, and I know you want to be you,
Yeah,
and yeah,
that's all that you need in life. Yourself, your chat, and the good people around you. That's all you need. The key to life success right there.
it's time for me to rock and roll. I would love to meet you in real life, though.
You're up in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah,
Who knows? Maybe I'll make a trip out there one of these days.
yeah, that'd be awesome. You and I can hang together after this COVID-19 gets over with.
Absolutely. Come on down to Texas or whatever.
Man, if I had like a car or something like that, or
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I able to take a plane or anything.
Oh, man.
I,
Well,
I,
who knows?
who knows?
If anything, I'll come to you.
Yep.
No issue whatsoever. You know what would be a good idea for your channel, Terrell?
Yeah.
You should, because you're very, very passionate about the guitar, maybe you can teach. Maybe there are people that want to learn how to play a guitar, and you can do a video on that.
Yep. That sounds like a good idea.
I have a question. How long have you been playing the guitar?
About 3 years.
That's not so bad. My dad also plays a little bit of the guitar too.
I also play bass too.
Ooh, you played the bass. I used to a long time ago. There was a time when I learned how to play the piano, and then I just lost interest in it after a while. I was like, no.
It's kind of hard to play piano. I also got my electronic. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So I also got a electronic keyboard. So I would definitely like to learn how to play some like piano and stuff like that. Since I already got a electronic keyboard and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Man, I love my keyboards. And I also got drums. I play drums too.
Dang. For me personally, it wasn't so much of a matter of learning to play. It was more like I wasn't willing to practice and stuff. Because the thing is, once you're committed to something, like this just goes overall. Whether
I think it just goes over definitely.
Like YouTube or playing the guitar or learning a new life skill, it takes practice.
Yes, it does.
I'm going to just say this right off the bat from my own personal experience. When I first started doing live streams, this was around, late January of 2019. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And just over time, the more comfortable I felt, the more I got used to interacting with people. It just became like that.
Like that. Bing. That's magic.
It's not, here's what I have to say.
What?
Live streaming, Terrell, and for anybody in the chat that is curious, there's different types of YouTubers, and live streaming is not necessarily for everybody. So when people ask me, Bax, do you think I should live stream, or do you think it would be a good idea? If live streaming doesn't fit in with what your channel plans are, then it's maybe not the best to do live streaming. I personally love to do live streaming because, one, I came into YouTube overall during a really, really hard depression in my life at the time. And ever since I was really, really young, I've been looking for and seeking, to make friends and social interaction, because in my everyday life, that doesn't come very, very easily for me. And for those that know about my life story knows that all too well. But the thing is that if you're going to stick to mainly just videos, then maybe it's best for you to do videos. So when people ask me, should I do live streaming? One of the main steps that I have for them is, does it fit with how you envision your channel to take off for in the future? Because if it doesn't, and I'm not saying don't try it, because for anybody that's willing, I would gladly encourage anybody to do live streaming. I follow so many different channels. I can't watch everybody equally all the time as much as I would like to. But anybody that knows me knows that I do try to do the best I can, especially for the ones that I mod for which is several channels, of course. But the biggest thing I do want to encourage, if you're going to live stream, the most important thing is to have a plan with what you're going to do. Topics are usually very, very helpful. And just personally, Terrell, and for everybody else, be true to yourself. That's what I'm going to say. Is because,
definitely. Real as it gets.
Because Terrell, I'm going to ask you this. Who knows you better than anybody else?
I know you do.
Well, I mean, I know you pretty well, but you know more about you, right?
Yeah.
I know about myself. For those that are familiar with not just my channel, but overall my personality, I would hope that some of you guys know that too.
I love your personality.
Over time, the most important thing, especially on an unforgiving platform like YouTube is, it's important to stay true to yourself, because YouTube can be very vicious. So the most important advice is to, most importantly, stand up for what is right, but stay true to inside of your heart, especially.
Definitely, I agree with that, Bax. You rock, Bax.
Hey, I just try to do the best I can to help people out, and if it means helping you out or helping anybody else out, I'm more than willing. But oftentimes, I have to take a break for myself as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And yes, I love doing live streams and come up with some topics, and I love trying. I mean, and yes, people love to get like views and stuff like that instead of subscriber views. Like I'm trying to get the
Absolutely.
views up.
The most important thing that I want to say about that is sometimes it's not just all you, Terrell. It's more so a matter of, hey, maybe, there are times when I can't always make it, right? Sometimes I'm just in there just long, even for a minute, to say hi, just so you know that I saw the stream and I gave it a thumbs up. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of other stuff going around in my life as well as other people's lives too. But at least you've seen it on my channel before, haven't you? There have been people where, hey, Bax, I'm doing homework or I'm putting the kids to bed, but I wanted to stop into the stream and say hi.
Yeah, that's pretty good, decent stream.
The low viewer count is not all that big of a deal. It's more so the most important thing is to focus on the people that are watching the stream right now. And I know it can be very, very frustrating, especially considering how, for example, let's say you have, 700 subscribers, for example, but maybe you only have 5 people. Well, treat those 5 people like they're 500 or something like that, Sometimes it's, I remember a certain point in my life where, let's all be honest, everybody likes subscribers, right? Everybody likes likes, and maybe in some cases dislikes because it helps promote their channel. But at the end of the day,
it's analytics.
What are likes? It's just a number. It's just a statistic. And I'm not going to lie to you.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie to the rest of the audience that are currently watching at the moment. That stuff does matter to me, as with any content creator for that matter. That matters. We all want that.
I think that matters to me. I think I agree with you. I think that matters to you and other content creators.
But the most important thing that I value more is quality over quantity. Like the quality of my streams. Is it a welcoming environment, especially to those with special needs? In my case, because I'm a very big special needs advocate. I'm a Special Olympics coach, as well as I'm a coach / overall basketball trainer. So that stuff matters to me. Am I making an impact? Because Terrell, you've also been around my channel. Who are some people that you frequently see? Daniela Urista frequently comes to my chat. Shells TV comes to my chat. And if you're seeing that same person over and over again, or just overall for whoever, if you recognize a face, especially more times than not, those are usually the loyal ones.
Yeah.
And those are the people that you want.
Because I know we're all looking for loyalty. The people that are loyal.
Absolutely.
The subscribers that are loyal instead of duds.
And you know what? In some ways, at that point, here's what I'm going to tell you. In my experience, I personally, and it's nothing against the person, I personally do not subscribe to channels For some, it's a special scenario. Like, I'm going to use Chills TV as an example. And for those, and I don't want to take this away from Terrell's show, of course, but Chills TV is a really good guy. And especially those that are familiar with the paranormal side of the YouTube community, as well as I'm really itchy. And also in the networking community quite a bit. Some may know about Chills TV. Chills TV is a really great guy.
Yes, he is. I love him dearly.
He is very, very involved with the paranormal side of the YouTube community and a little bit of Disney at the same time. His wife, who now both of them, I have the pleasure of knowing them in real life out in New Mexico. I wanted to say this real quick. If you would have told me back when I first started YouTube, and not just even content, just interacting in a chat, if you would have thought I would ever get involved with paranormal content or show any type of interest in that about almost 2 years ago, I would have thought you were absolutely insane, ludicrous. But sometimes it's the content that drives me. Sometimes it's more so the personality that drives me. Sometimes it's both. Overall, do I really like paranormal? Maybe not as much as compared to Disney, but I have a more broader, keen interest in it, especially to people that are really, really fairly good to me. I don't always stick around, for like paranormal type streams or whatever, but I'm in there for a little bit to let Chills know that I care about him. I stay in there for maybe as much as 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how I'm feeling. Chrysler Imperial H says, hello, T Studio X.
How's it going, Chrysler Imperial H? I'm going to read the rest of the chat.
So the thing is you guys, is in my experience, and this is with no disrespect, because I have personally in my own community, and it's very, very debatable, I have almost just the amount of subscribers, or I don't even like to say that word. I find it really bland and not very creative. I like to say family because overall it really does feel like a family environment. I have about the same number of family that will never do content ever as compared to people that do. And to me, they're just as special as compared to the ones that do content. So if I'm let's say I don't know a channel all too well. Sorry, I couldn't know what to say. Sorry.
You're right.
I'm really itchy. I apologize. Anyway, let's say I'm just getting to know you. Or let's say I run into Information Show, who I've seen off and on, but I've never got to know him personally. So and while he was on the panel earlier in the show, I was looking over his channel and I was like, this is a really interesting individual. But the content doesn't really draw me. Just because I pass, that doesn't mean I won't. Who knows? Maybe my opinion will change in 4 months, and then I'll get to it eventually. If I don't immediately subscribe, at least my mind could change in 5 months from now, and I'm like, hey, I remember coming upon that channel, and now I'm into that kind of stuff. Boom, there you go. So even in the very least, if I'm not interested in a channel, but I have a friend that is probably more drawn to that type of audience, then hey, that's the power of telling other people about that channel so that they can come make new friends and that kind of thing. But especially in my community, which for those that don't know, I'm a big and I said this probably 5 minutes ago, but I'm a huge advocate for special.
I definitely agree.
Wait, what's that? Go ahead.
I definitely agree with you because
Okay.
I know that you are powerful. Don't let these idiots come down on you. Be tall
Yeah,
and be brave.
absolutely. So for those that aren't familiar with me, I am very overall, I like to consider myself a very, very loving person, but I'm especially drawn to the differently abled side of the community. I work with kids with autism. I work with cerebral palsy. Um, Sorry, I keep saying I apologize. Variety of different types of kids, and I am a certified basketball trainer with Kingdom Performance out here in North Texas, and I am a very big part of that side of the organization. And so it's really special needs whole, and also my mom's a special education teacher. So the special needs community is very deep within my soul that I care about. So for me, it's not just, it's bigger than the content itself. I try, and I can't speak for Terrell on this because I know he's in a lot of my chats, but I try to personally make it a welcoming environment for anybody, regardless of, gender or religion or special needs or not. I just try to make it, instead of focusing on, subscriber count, and of course I'm focused on that too, but that's not my main priority. My main priority is providing a safe haven for especially people that have been rejected by larger YouTube channels or just people in general that were either at one point in a bad position like I was over 20 years ago, or in still a worse spot now. And so I want to be, my hope is that I am that voice for people that cannot defend themselves. And personally,
Yep.
I think I do an okay job at it.
Sometimes sometimes the big YouTube channels, sometimes they're like geeks or something like that. Not all of them, but some of them.
Well, I mean, the thing is that here's what I want people to understand, not just about you, but also about me. I believe in, at the same time, while providing a safe haven for a variety of different types of people, I care more about my reputation and character overall than above anything else. Nothing is more important to me than being a leader and being a shining light in people's eyes.
Yep. So let's say if
we got anybody in the chat at all? Do you know?
Let's go check the chat.
I don't mean to ramble on and on, but
yeah, that's gonna read out the chat who gave. So Jada Doe was in the building, Pagasa TV was in the building, Skins Fans All Day was in the building, Information Man who was in the building, but it was pretty much just on the panel. What?
There's this random YouTuber named the Jedi Balloon Master who was also in the chat also.
That's you.
Yeah, just some random guy named the Jedi Balloon Master. I wonder who that is.
That's you, Bax.
For sure.
I know you're the real Jedi Balloon Master. You're the real one.
I mean, there's only one. There's only one of those.
Yeah, only one of those. Nobody can outrun Baxter. You know that, trolls.
Absolutely. I mean, and I don't want anybody. The thing is that I don't claim to be a perfect individual. For anybody that knows about me, has spent time with me, and I'm not just talking about YouTube, but also in real life in general. Anybody knows that I have my flaws, and I don't claim to be a perfect person. But
I'm not perfect either.
At the same time, it can be very difficult, both mentally, emotionally, and a variety of different ways. Anybody who's engaged with me, even on some certain nights with Tree Trimmer 82, and also, so for anybody that is just coming in, and as you can tell by some of the balloons on my name right here, I am the Jedi Balloon Master.
That's right.
I am Bax. That's who. So if you're getting a good mental picture of me, this is the Jedi Balloon Master right here.
Yep, that's the real Jedi Balloon Master.
So I'm personally here on this panel to just say, I'm here personally for my brother Terrell, who just like I've already spoken for myself enough, but also for Terrell, who has been through a lot of hell personally that personally upsets me. I'm here for him, and anything that you guys can do to help, not just in terms of subscriber growth, but also just overall, whether it be mentally, emotionally, verbally, however you want to do it, anything you guys can do to encourage and keep the spirits up of my brother Terrell Chapman right there.
Yep, that's my name.
It greatly means the world to me because Terrell is like a little brother to me. I can't say enough positive things about Terrell. Absolutely. He's my brother. I mean, what more can I say?
That's right, brother from another mother.
Absolutely. What's up, AB? AB's in the chat.
Yeah, AB's in the. Whoops, sorry. Try not to interrupt.
AB.
We got AB in the chat. Cornada P. The sheriff is in the chat.
So, Terrell, I know I've kind of rambled off, and I don't want to take away because I want all the attention to be on you, even though I'm up on the panel here.
Yep.
But I've never actually had the chance to talk about this, and maybe some of your viewers haven't heard this from you enough. But I want to personally know, from the power of the internet, that we can both see each other's faces. What inspired you to, let alone enter the YouTube community, but also to make YouTube content?
Well, so normally I usually start watching videos and about some different content and stuff like that. Sometimes it could be cars or buses. I know lately I've been watching Northeast bus sales.
Nice.
And they have this camera. They take a picture of they record. They check the aspects of the buses and stuff like that. First, they check out the cockpit where the steering wheel is, where the dash is, and they check the gauges and the seats, and then they check the outside and stuff like that. From school buses to turtle top vans and stuff like that. Pretty darn cool videos. I love those kind of videos.
So and correct me if I'm wrong when I say this. So pretty much because of how much joy you got out of those specific videos, a light bulb just popped in your head and said, hey, I want to do videos also. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I know, and it's almost kind of hard to come up on your own, but we gotta do some web brainstorming. Look, I got like light over me right now. I got an idea.
There you go. Hey, Terrell, I just want to say before I get off here, because it is getting a little late here in Dallas. It's almost midnight.
Yeah, I know.
I just want you to know that despite how many viewers you may have in your chat currently at the moment, whether they be duds or not, fake people or not, and I'm not calling the people in your chat fake far by any means. I think they're wonderful people, even though I've barely spoken to. I just want you to know, Terrell, that I'm proud of you. Okay?
Yeah, I'm proud of you too.
No, Terrell, you don't have to be proud of me. I'm just a guy with a brain injury just trying to make it in this world. That's all it is. You're a human. I'm human. These people are human, and I believe the same as you do. That's all that it is.
Yeah, true loyalty.
Terrell, I just want you to know,
Yep.
I will always be in your life at some point. Anytime you want to hit me up, dude. If you feel the need to rush me, just let Bax know, okay?
Yep, at least I got Facebook and stuff like
If
that.
I don't get to you right away, don't take it personally, man. Because of course, you know I'm a basketball coach. I have a job, and I also try to spend as much time with my dad as much as I can, especially during this pandemic, because mostly because of his high profile job, I don't get that opportunity all the time. So, but I promise you, I will get back to you as soon as possible. That is if I don't respond right away.
Yeah, I definitely trust you. I definitely trust you, Bax.
Well,
Because I know I know that you're real. I trust Tree Trimmer 82 because I know he is definitely real because he ain't no fake. He's real.
You know, Tree Trimmer 82 doesn't live that far away from me. He's only a couple hours away from me.
Yep.
We're both in Texas. I know I'm wearing a Kobe shirt. I'm originally from Los Angeles, but I have lived in Dallas for almost the past 11 years. So
I'm not jealous at all. I know you like the Lakers because I love the Lakers too.
There you go.
And I know both of you live in Texas, and I've never been to Texas before, though.
Yeah, Texas is
I know it's a huge state.
Especially in Dallas, everything is always big in Dallas, you know. So, got great barbecue. If you like barbecue,
Boy, I would love to meet Tree Trimmer in real life, meet the real family and stuff like that.
They are Tree Trimmer 82, Brooklyn, Kylie with 2 E's, Tammy, also especially Chico.
Chico, that dog.
They're truly wonderful people. And if you guys are in the chat and if you're not have no idea about James, aka Tree Trimmer 82,
yeah.
what are you doing? I'm pretty
What?
sure most people know about Tree Trimmer 82, of course, but yeah, they have single-handedly helped me so much, and I couldn't be more grateful to them.
So, you know how Tree Trimmer fights off Woody Strolls with a bam? Oh, she puts out his face and they run away like babies. Bam!
Absolutely.
And the troll's like, let's get out of here before somebody sees us.
Exactly. The best thing is that in my experience, especially with beautiful Tomorrow TV, it's just best not to entertain them.
I'm staying with for that channel.
And that goes for everybody. Do not give them the satisfaction. You, especially, and it's personally on my channel as well, but for anybody that knows me, and I promise I'm not doing drugs or anything. I'm just very itchy. I'm sorry. It must be some allergies.
I don't do drugs either. I don't like drugs.
Absolutely, I don't either. But
drugs are nasty.
But shoot, I lost my train of thought. In my experience, I am a very emotional person. Anybody that knows me in real life and also knows me in my Team Backs community knows how emotional I can be. But in my experience, especially over the course of a year, I am far more mature. I'm far more professional. I still have my flaws and I still have my struggles. But if any of you go to my YouTube channel, The Jedi Balloon Master, and see a difference from 11 months ago to 2 months ago to now, you'll see a big, massive difference in my channel for sure.
Yeah, I like that the special video about you being. I mean, when you were a little kid with autism and stuff like that, and
Absolutely.
And I was praying for all of you guys. I mean, I was praying for you and your family.
Absolutely. That was the thing, Terrell. That was a really interesting time in my life. And I mean, I was told I was never going to be able to speak. I was told that I was never going to be potty trained. I was never going to function in society. And I was told that I would be placed in an institution a couple of years ago because my parents wouldn't be able to handle me.
Man, that's pretty sad.
And here we are. It's interesting now because back in 2002, back in the early 2000s, when that was a legitimate worry, we laugh about it now because of how ridiculous it is. Nowadays, especially anybody that has socialized with me in a YouTube chat knows now you can't even get me to shut up. As you can tell right now, I'm rambling because I'm so pumped up.
Well, at least I'm glad that you talk. You got a brain.
Absolutely.
You overcome autism. Get out of your autism. I can talk whatever I want.
Absolutely. But the thing is that you, Terrell, and you guys have to understand is this. And then I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys to whatever it is that you're doing at this point. But one of the biggest things that I know so many people say this, and I hate to keep saying it from time to time to the point where it sounds like a cliche. But the fact that I'm able, let alone have the success on YouTube, especially that I've had, or just overall in life, is purely a miracle in itself. Because I did not think that, especially in a year, I didn't think I would come as far as I have, or been accepted as much as I have been with great people and stuff. And YouTube, without a doubt, especially for people like Terrell and Chills TV and so many others in my Team Backs community that are a part of the Team Backs family on YouTube. It's just absolutely incredible to see the rise of us, not just overall and what makes me so happy in itself is not the fact that you guys come for me, but the fact that like Terrell and Island Life Fishing or Tree Trimmer 82 or Captain Clueless or whatever, right? Whatever channel in the world, like you guys come to interact with each other. Like for those that may not have Facebook or may not do social media, this is like the one time where in my chats, you can be able to come forth and ask you guys how you're doing, how your day is going, like how's your life going, like how your kids are doing. Like that in itself is so powerful in itself, which is why YouTube is so, so great. And that's the main reason why I live stream, is for you guys not just to come for me, but for you. I call myself the People's Channel. I do so many variety of different things that I don't just limit myself to the one. And I'm not bashing anybody that limits anybody that does one thing. If you go to Disney and stream, wonderful. If you collect cars, awesome. You do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're into space or Earth, flat Earth theories, or whatever it is that you're into and you're passionate about to share with the rest of the world, that is a wonderful thing. But I can do, whether it be trivia, whether it be explaining my life story, whether it be Disney or sports or anything at all in this point of what Bax is willing to share. It's a video diary of my life, pretty much. And a lot of you would be surprised at what you might find. And again, I'm not trying to take away anything from Terrell. Terrell's perfectly cool with it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
For anybody that goes into, and I'm not just talking about only Disney, I'm talking about maybe other communities as well. I won't mention them by name. Anybody that hears Bax and the the PEDO word, both in the same sentence. And I don't mean to swear, but it's complete, utter bullshit. Okay? You would be surprised at how much torment and how much hell that not just myself, but also my family has had to endure throughout the entire thing. And one of the so many big supporters, Terrell is a big one. I want to shout out a few people.
Hello, James Garcia.
Some very impactful people in my life in this YouTube game. And I'm not signaling anybody out. So if I don't mention anybody, then don't get upset. Okay? Hey, James, what's up? Chills TV. Tremendous impact. Big impact. Everybody has made an impact in their own special way. Chills TV is one of them. There were so many people in various YouTube communities that would talk to each other privately and say whatever it is that they say, and then they would approach people and say, especially the loyal ones like Chills and Terrell, I don't know if you've ever or if other people tried to turn you away, but other people would be like, why are you talking to Bax? Let alone subscribe to his channel. Why are you even engaged? Like, why are you even looking at him or acknowledging him like he's a human being? Because he's that bad. Here's what Chills TV did. He went on Google. You hear the tapping? He typed Baxter Wild Burley in a Google search engine. Guess what he found?
Baxter Wild Burley.
No criminal record, I can tell you that. Autism recovery.
Autism recovery.
So many other different That's what he found. So anybody that tells you whatever else, if you engage with so-and-so, or if you've seen some videos that have been made, that some have, especially 4 videos that have 900 views, 600 views, 500 views, another one with almost 700 views, and another one with like 600 views, it's all fabricated, taken out of context. It's all a joke.
You're right. I definitely don't race.
Hold on, Terrell, do you mind using the guitar for a second?
My bad, sorry.
I literally just said, if I don't mention you, it's not to be taken personally. Everybody has impacted me in their own special way. I talk about you, James, all the time. I talk about Joseph Andrews all the time. I talk about Cameron Hill, aka Disney Addicted, all the time. I talk about Terrell quite a bit. Earlier on in the show, in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, I've literally praised Terrell I don't know how many times, even in my ramble. I've praised Terrell quite a bit. Even off camera, I've praised Terrell.
Definitely off camera, definitely.
I have one more thing I want to tell you guys before I go to bed, and then Terrell, do you mind if I do that? Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay. I want to tell you guys a story that holds really, really deep meaning to my heart. And this was the very first fan interaction that I ever had. And I'm going to put my Will Smith Men in Black glasses on so I don't cry. And this is the absolute last thing I have to do before I go to bed. All right. So I believe this was around November 26th of 2019. I'll never forget, it was right before Kobe died also. So this one's a little misty just to think about. Way back, and you can I think you can find video of it on my channel also if you're curious. Months and months ago, anybody that knows me knows. I think you can find video of it on my channel also. There's an echo.
Oh, that was my phone.
That's all right.
Darn phone.
Anyway, let me continue. Do you mind muting it, Terrell?
Sure.
All right, thanks.
Got the floor.
There you go. Okay, so what I was going to say was anybody that knows me knows how passionate I am about Disney. And I'm originally from Southern California. I'm from the LA, Orange County area, Newport Beach. That's where I was born.
Newport Beach.
Absolutely. And so I try to make it out to California as much as I possibly can because that holds dear to my heart. And so, hence the Kobe shirt, you know what I mean? Anyway, I was planning to go to Disney for whether it be November or December. There's 2 times of the year where I usually try to make it out to Disneyland, and that's around my birthday in May. My birthday is actually May 26th.
Yeah, but we'll definitely do a shout out to you on the 26th.
Oh, thank you, bro. And then there's, yes, AB, that is the one. I can give you more details about it on my channel if you are curious to know. But I would also strongly encourage visiting Scumbag Hector. He made a bunch of videos about the scenario. He has a whole bunch of links and a whole bunch of evidence that you can check out. So
yeah, I got that channel.
Let me continue with my story. Sorry. So way back in the day, I was trying to figure out when would the best possible time to go to Disney is. I usually go in May, and I try to make it in December if I'm lucky, because Christmas and my birthday are the best times to go, in my opinion. And so November, December is kind of what I'm shooting for. No matter what, fan interaction or not, November or December, I'm shooting for those months in particular more than anything else.
Go ahead, it's you. I know you love to do it, though.
Absolutely.
No one ain't gonna stop you.
So here's the thing. Then somebody hit me up on Facebook Messenger. That individual is a young lady by the name of Daniela Urista. Let me educate you guys before you watch Papa Smurf's video. Anyone who looks up Daniela Urista on Facebook knows, and anyone who knows Daniela in real life knows, Daniela is not under the age of 18. And if she was, I'm going to get to that part of the story real quick. Daniela is a really good friend of mine. She's been around my YouTube channel almost since the very, very beginning, even before I had any content to show. So we come to the story. We come to LA. We don't go to Disney right away. We visit some childhood friends that I haven't seen in so long. We also go to my old elementary school. I meet up with a friend in Pasadena, hang out with him for a couple of hours. And then we drive to Disney that night.
Awesome.
What's up, Terrell?
I said awesome.
Awesome. Okay. So I want to point out one thing that Eric Dana, aka Bulldog 2515, Papa Smurf, the same person, in the description, he says that I bought a minor a ticket to Disney.
He said that to you?
Let me educate the stream real quick here, considering I was the one that had the live interaction with her and her family to begin with. They were at Disney long before we were. They literally got there when the gates opened at 8, 9 o'clock, and they were there at 10. We didn't get there until 4 or 5 p.m. at night. So that's impossible. Ludicrous. Okay?
Ludicrous.
So my dad and I are at Disney. We just walked into Disney. We go over to where, for anybody that doesn't know about Disneyland, we go towards the back of the parks where the Pirates of the Caribbean is, and we wait for Danny because Danielle is texting me. And I'm a little paranoid, not paranoid in a negative way, just a little because my first fan interaction, and especially given my cyber hate that I get, I'm a little tense because this is the first time I'm going to see somebody, especially that I care about, in real life for the first time. So it's a little tense for me, especially given my lack of how hard it can be for me socially. This is especially it's not even more so the interaction and meeting Danny for the first time that was making me nervous. It was more so the paranoia of what larger communities and what the Disney community was saying about me with all these accusations, and the paranoia that quote unquote lived rent free in my brain, if you may call it that. So we encountered Danny. And we hung out for couple of nights, or the rest of the night pretty much, until we left. And let me just say this. Daniela is 25, older than me. Let me give you, I'm gonna stand up for context. So everybody see this? You can't see me now, but I am 6'5.5". About 215 pounds.
That's the tallest one out of the bunch. Nobody can mess with Baxter.
Guess how tall Daniela is? Barely 5 feet tall. I'm a giant compared to Daniela. So I tower over Daniela, as one might say.
So is she tall, like near your shoulders, or?
She's barely 5 feet tall, 5'1", something like that. She's about as tiny as Ariana Grande is.
I'm about like 5'6", I believe.
That's pretty not that bad, actually.
You mean I'm like shorter than you though?
So my whole purpose is that it's completely ludicrous to think this, because okay, so let's reverse the scenario. Let's say Daniela was below 18. Let's say that. It's not true, but let's reverse the roles here.
Yeah, let's make it up.
It wasn't like she was alone. Her father was with her. Her brother was with her. And even if that were to be a problem, guess who was with me? My father. Here's something that you guys also need to know about me. And it's not because I'm not capable. I barely leave the house without an adult. And it's not because I can't do it. That's just how it is. With the exception, at least before this pandemic the only time I would really ever leave the house was to Uber to work. I go to Party City and do other stuff. I'm usually with a family friend that helps with the family. Every time I go to a Mavs game in downtown Dallas, or a Rangers game or a Lakers game or whatever sporting event that is going on, whether it be the Super Bowl or whatever else, I'm with my dad or somebody else. And if I'm not with them, I'm usually with a friend of my dad's work. So everything, and as far as the work goes, surrounded by adults. There are adults everywhere. I'm a good guy. Even if I wanted to get in trouble, I wouldn't be able to. And I don't.
You are a good guy. You're not a bad guy.
There are 15, 20-something adults that are mostly parents. If anything that they were saying were to be true about me, you guys wouldn't know about me, or you would know about me, but not in a negative light. I'd be locked up. I'd be all over the news. You guys would never hear the end of me. And anybody that has spent significant time with me knows that. I never claimed to be entirely innocent either. I have made mistakes. I am not denying that. I am human. I'm never perfect. I'm furthest from perfect. My Team Backs community can praise me all they want, but I'm not perfect. Yes, I am kind of a big deal in my own right, but I am not a perfect human being. And also, here's another thing about that. When I say that, when I say I'm kind of a big deal, because I know some of you have encountered me say that from time to time in chats and a lot of other stuff, before you even give it a second thought, especially knowing what you know about me in this moment. One thing you guys have to know is, especially, there are moments where I struggle with depression, struggle with anxiety, self-confidence, especially a part of that, when I can be really low. So I say stuff like that, and especially if you encounter me on my streams for a long time, you will know I say that stuff to boost my self-morale and boost my self-confidence. Yes, is it a little outside the box? Yes, absolutely it is. But that's what gets me going. But also to prevent you guys from thinking I can be arrogant or have a big, I mean, I do have a big ego, but I know how to use it. Another thing, I also compliment my viewers. Terrell, especially, and so many other people. Terrell, I don't know if Terrell can vouch for me on this, but if you have talked to anybody, especially that have been a part of my Team Backs community for the longest time, knows I've even said my own, just as many times as I've said I'm kind of a big deal, I've said that about my viewers just as much. Almost in all of my videos and my live streams, you can find me thanking my viewers. I guarantee you, there are large channels out there that don't praise their video. And I'm not I'm not trying to bash other people. I hope I am doing my best to absolutely not bash anyone in the slightest. But my viewers are the best thing to ever happen. One of the best things to ever happen to me. Terrell is one of the best things to ever happen to me. James Garcia is one of the best things to ever happen to me. Talk to anybody in my community. And you know, JDV, the baller, that you encountered in the chat with earlier, maybe some of you, that's one of the athletes I train at Kingdom Performance that sees me almost on the Yep, that right there.
Yep, JDV, the baller.
He sees me coach almost every single day, especially with the Special Skills Academy, meaning with the Special Olympics team. He sees me just about every single day, almost. At least when he's there, he sees me. And there are so many other people that you can find on social media as well, on my Instagram account, that also can vouch for me on that. They've encountered me every single day. So anything that you hear from these people, they're just simply not the case. I encourage anybody to come to Dallas, Texas, where I live, talk it over some barbecue, spend a little bit of time with you. I will blow your mind. And I don't think I'm arrogant when I say that. And I'm not talking about just drama purposes either. It could be about anything. It could be about your life, getting to know you. It could be about the weather outside. It could be anything at all. I challenge anybody to come down to North Texas and have a civil conversation. If you come down and you decide you still don't like me and you think whatever it is about me that you want, okay then, that's fair. But if you as a viewer, and I'm going to just say this one more time, then I really do have to go to bed. Good morning, everybody, first and foremost. It's 12:25 a.m. in Dallas where I'm at. In my opinion, nothing is more evil, especially against inaccurate facts, like what I've experienced and what my viewers have experienced and what my family has experienced. It is flat out evil, especially in private Reddit posts, especially in private Facebook groups, pretty much everything outside of the public it's flat out evil to tell your viewers not to view somebody. Terrell, have I ever told you to not support a channel?
No.
James Garcia, have I ever told you to not support a channel? Anybody knows this. If you know me, you know this, and you've heard me say it publicly so many different times. So I'm going to say it here before I sign off. Anybody who knows me deep down inside knows I strongly encourage for you guys to even go. In this case, I went outside my norm. I'm a Disney and a sports guy. I'm now subscribed to like paranormal channels like Chills TV and Grow Streamers and a bunch of other different stuff that I thought I would never ever encounter in my life. But nothing is more evil. But never have I told somebody to unsubscribe from a channel. I did, though, on the other hand, and I will believe me when I say this. Believe me when I say this.
I definitely believe
As
you.
a creator, from a YouTube creator standpoint, from a viewer standpoint, just overall as a person, anybody who's a Facebook friend of mine, a follower of me on social media, anything like that, knows or who knows Bax in person, especially if that is my friend and they are in trouble and they don't know what the hell that they're going to do, and it's troubling them that bad, I'm going to speak my mind and some truthful opinion, and it might hurt. It may come off as bashing, but do I care about that? Yes and no. No, in the aspect of that's my friend and I'm going to do whatever it can to defend him, even if it may go against unpopular opinion. Because I don't stand for that. I don't condone bullying. I really do not.
Me neither.
What really nothing ticks me off more than that, in fact. But if you were to ask me, if you're unsure, and especially if I have more experience with channels than so-and-so, best believe that I'm going to not only speak honest truth with facts to support my argument, but also at the same time, I'm going to do what's in the best interest for my community, for my family, all over, and just as importantly, for myself. Because there have been so many times over the course of a year where I have, and this is with no disrespect to my Team Bax community, because I love my Team Bax community to death. I would not be as successful as I have been without them. But also at the same time, I can't help everybody. I understand that. I've in some ways have learned that the hard way, but over time, and I strongly encourage this for you guys as well. Don't let anybody take away from who you really are. Stay true. As I told Terrell before, stay true to yourself. Fake friends believe rumors. True friends believe you.
Yeah.
If you decide, I have no issue with pleasing. I can't please everyone. I already know that. I have no issue with people that have met me in person, have met my mom and dad, whoever it is in real life, and then they can make their judgments about me however they wish. Then I know. But to me, I can't speak for the rest of you in the chat or anybody that watches the replay after this, but nothing seems more horrific and inhumane than to judge somebody, let alone these are people that have not even been over to my channel that are somewhat trusting somebody else's word. They haven't even been over to my channel, or if they haven't had an open mind about it. But my thing is, don't judge somebody at their lowest point. Don't just take their worst, whatever video it was, don't judge that. unless they give you a reason to otherwise, don't do it. Please understand, you guys. Team Backs family, Terrell's audience, and YouTube audience everywhere. Please take note. You are your best advocate. And for the billionth time, and I'll keep saying it until I'm no longer here, please know I have no issue with you guys watching whatever YouTube channel you want to watch. But everything, especially about particular channels that I have come across on this YouTube platform, I am speaking from personal experience. James Garcia, especially, speaking from personal experience. So many of my family and community members have been affected. Terrell, in a totally different situation, has been affected as well. But I will defend my community and my family, and if that is an issue, then maybe I'm not the best fit. I love everybody for who they are. I do not judge. And especially as a Special Olympics basketball coach and just an overall coach and motivator in people's lives, that hurts me more than anything else. That holds a deeper meaning before I even got the job now. Now that I have it and I'm actually getting paid for it, and I don't even care if I'm getting paid for it because money is not everything to me. But just as a human being standpoint, if you're going to ask me my honest opinion, I'm not going to BS you. I'm going to say it like it is. I'm going to be truthful because I believe I can't speak for how people were raised, but my parents raised me into believing honest integrity is the way to go about life. And that's all I'm going to say about it, at least on Terrell's side of the YouTube platform.
I agree with what you said, Bax. I think you're awesome. You got the power. You got the power to let all that stuff out. Like when I
can't wait to watch the replay after this and just hearing myself. I'm going to say that also.
Yeah, but I love hearing you. I'm definitely keeping this stream up because I want this stream to be known.
You know, I'll send all of my Team Backs photos to your guys' YouTube channels and just to support you in any way I can.
Yep. And like you said, I know you can't please anybody. I can't please anybody either. There's so many of them. I'm only one. I'm only one person.
Hey, Cody, how you doing?
Yeah, we got Cody WWE fan comics in the building. What is up?
One more thing, you guys, that I'm going to leave you with. I had a really awesome time on this panel. I want to thank Terrell for having me on. But most importantly, you guys, for those that like what they saw tonight and are interested in seeing me again, whether it be on here or especially on my end, on my own channel, here's something that you guys need to know. I personally, this is my own personal opinion. I don't expect everyone to agree. I'm speaking to the minority or the few people that may agree with me on this. I think it's perfectly okay. It comes with the YouTube platform, of course, to judge other people. But here's something that you guys need to understand before I hop off. For anybody that is curious, people will judge you in whatever can. That's them. If you don't know somebody let alone on YouTube that you watch, if you see anybody, if you don't know anybody at all very well in real life, and you may have had very few interactions, don't judge them. Really. Seriously.
I'm not going to judge anybody.
We hear reports quite frequently about young kids that barely know what life is that aren't even teenagers that take their life over stuff like cyberbullying all the time, that are young kids with their whole life ahead of them.
Man, that is pretty sad how they
It's
take their own lives.
You know what, Terrell? That's the reality of it. So
Yeah, I know.
my biggest thing is, do not judge somebody just because, especially guys, if you come, for anybody that, and I'm not begging for you to, you decide that on your own, but anyone that is interested in the future, please take note. I'm not like other people. Anybody that comes to Dallas or wherever I happen to be, if you run into me at Disney or anywhere in public for that matter, please know, whatever opinions you have about me, my family, my community, if they're not respectful, I challenge anybody to, or I'll come to where you are. If you're in Ghana or New Zealand, I'll come out to Madagascar. I don't really care. I'll come to you if I have to. But I encourage anyone, and I mean anyone, even the people that do not like me, I encourage them with the absolute utmost respect and kindness possible to spend a little bit of time with me, not even drama related, to just talk about whatever. And if you still feel the same way about me, then that's okay. But at the same time, I want to hear opinions about this. I don't want to just ramble on and on. I also like to hear the viewers' feedback about this as well. But I think personally it's inhumane, and I think it's really, really sad and unfortunate for especially people that you've never met, especially YouTubers you don't know in real life. And I'm not talking about when the camera's on. I'm talking about when the camera is off. And me speaking about my experience with Danny, a lot of that was off camera purposefully for her to maybe share a story. And no, I didn't manipulate her in any way to share her story about her true feelings about Bax, aka the Jedi Balloon Master, which is me, by the way.
Yeah, at least I know.
I didn't manipulate Danny in any way. All of Danny's feelings are genuine and true about me. I didn't pay her off. I didn't do anything like that. I wouldn't do that for anyone. So my thing is, you guys, if you do know me, you can make, and of course it comes with the YouTube platform because people are going to judge regardless. But I personally can't feel good within my soul until I even meet someone I don't like. All I'm asking for is, if you guys ever encounter me in real life, know that I'm going to be just the same humble self that I am. I'm not going to be judgmental.
I think there's a troll in here. I'm about to take that out.
But I will be truthful. And that's because honesty, integrity is the best, in my opinion, is the best way to go and handle stuff like mature and professional adults. But I personally can't feel good in my soul unless I know somebody in person left. I don't judge somebody that I don't know, point blank, unless they give me a reason to, which is only a small minority of the time. But pretty much 99%, I'm completely judgmental free. So I'm gonna have to take a. It is, like I said, I've gone way over time. I want to thank my Team Bax family for staying very, very true to me. Most importantly, I want to thank Terrell's viewers for having the chance to, because Terrell's so low key about it, getting me the chance to share a few things about me as well. But most importantly, I want to thank Terrell for allowing me to come on his panel stream tonight. And Terrell, all I can say is keep your head up, man. Don't let these people get to you, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna give my head up. I will definitely let you up. Definitely let you up when I do the next panel.
like I said, if anything, I'm always going to try and be around as much as I can, especially during this pandemic when now a lot of things are going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the best I can to show up for you.
The pandemic's crazy now. It's crazy this year. I know this pandemic virus is overblown.
Absolutely.
And I know some people on YouTube done rants on that. Like I saw one of the videos of that. And I think I agree. Closing down everything, the schools, major sports. It's insane. That's a major blow for that.
That's another thing. I'm sorry, I just noticed this nearly 20 minutes later, but James said, nope, you just tell me to be careful. I'm just going off personal experience. I'm just saying, hey, I'm just sharing it's not bashing a YouTube channel when you're talking about so-and-so bullying, and it's not bullying. Well, first of all, bullying is bullying no matter how you look at it. But it's all talk if you don't have anything to back it up with. Everything that I have ever said has been proven, and now there's video on it. Even. I didn't want to have it come to that. But anyway, I've spoken far too much. Let me just say I couldn't be more grateful for not only Terrell's viewers, but also my own.
The team backs.
Absolutely. Like guys like Cody, James that were in the house tonight. Jeremy Liberstat, I know he's a part of my channel off and on. JDV the baller, who I actually train and coach in real life off camera. I wanted to just thank you guys again for all the support and all the love. I don't know who appreciates it more personally, that or my mom, who wants nothing but the best for her kid. But anyway, I wish you all nothing but the best in life. And what more can I say except keep it team backs positive, my friends. I love you guys.
Love you too, Bax. You rock. I'll think about you all the time.
Newbie wise, I'll see you all in the future. But until we meet again, team backs over and out. Love you guys.
Team backs over.
Okay?
Yep.
All right.
Love you, Bax.
Thank you, guys.
So that was Bax. That was on the panel. So I'm just going to read the chat. So we got Cody, WEE, Fan Cuxes. Yes, we are like AWE. I think that's some type of wrestling. So I'm just going to read off of the live chat. Okay. Jada Soul was in the building. Pangasa Fam TV was in the building. Skins fan all day was in the building. Information Man was in the building and he was on the panel. Miss Canadian Scrapper was on the panel. Jedi Balloon Master he just got off the panel. And what a handsome person. Baxter Burley. Sun City Scratchers, the V3. So that channel was on the panel and on the panel definitely. JDV, the baller, was in the building. Sheriff Karanda P was in the building. Chrysler Imperial H was in the building. AB was in the building. On the Daily TV was in the building. James Garcia was in the building. Jeremy Liberside was in the building. James Garcia was in the building. We got the VOD squad. What is up? Okay, let's see who else should I let up on the panel. The VOD squad HD says, "What's up, T Studios? T Studio X." Nothing much. You want to come up on the panel? You are welcome. At least I know it's late though. Well, I'm not as tired as I think. We got James Garcia in the building. The Jedi Blue Master says, "Thank you for letting me up and share some things throughout. So happy to communicate with you with some new faces. Thank you, everyone. Team Backs. Team Backs, you definitely rock. Handsome boy. True person. Boy, if I was Backs, I would definitely overcome the autism that he had. So VOD Squad says, "How do I do that? All I had to do is click on the StreamYard link, which is in the chat. Got Only Boy in the building. What is up? Got Elsie Outlaw in the building. How are you?
This thing working?
How's it going, the VOD Squad? Welcome
Yo,
to
what's
T
up,
Studio
man?
X, the Grind Time Show.
What up?
What up?
This is my first time doing this.
Yep, first time on
Hey, how do you
StreamYard.
set all that up, though, bro?
How did I set all that up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I got my green screen, as you see here.
Are you using Streamlabs?
OBS.
OBS.
So right now I'm using StreamYards, which has got the green screen feature.
I like it, man. So what's
And,
going down tonight? Or this morning, should I say?
I'm gonna say it's more. What time is it in your area?
Almost 2 in the morning?
Yeah, I'm in the same area. I'm in the same time zone, Eastern Standard Time. It's only about 1:50 a.m.
Yeah, I just got off work not too long ago. Off work. I just made it home.
So where do you work at?
Drinking my beer.
That's cold beer, but I don't drink beer at all, though.
I work at the shipyard, man.
Oh, the shipyard, like you ship stuff out of.
No, shipyard. And it fixes naval vessels.
Oh, my bad. I was talking about the wrong thing. I know shipyards like for ships.
Yeah. I'm a essential worker.
Oh, essential worker.
Yeah, so I still got to work. I can't get unemployment. You know, with the coronavirus and stuff, people that are shut down, they can get unemployment. They don't got to work right now. I heard though that they're opening everything up Friday though. They're trying to.
Same thing goes in my area, but they're slowly doing that just in case the virus breaks again. I think China already had her second wave, but I don't even know if it's true.
Yeah, it's hard to know what's true or not nowadays.
Because mentioned earlier, so this morning, Wednesday morning. So Wednesday morning, so I basically done the stream, so I started that around 10:30. So I talked about why the cable prices go up and stuff like that, and it's insane.
Yeah, grocery supplies has gone up. Meat has gone up.
And everything's going up. Probably the gas prices probably starts to go back up.
It's like 150 where I'm at, 150 for a gallon, which is damn. I haven't seen that in like, I don't know, since I was a little kid.
I wish they'd keep those prices down. Keep the prices down.
Yeah, keep the prices for the gas. The gas is good right now, bro. 152 for a gallon.
I think it's about like 195 here in PA, Pennsylvania. That's where I live. So where are you from?
Virginia.
Virginia. Pretty good state, though.
Yeah, not bad. What you think?
Pretty cool. What is that, marijuana?
Yeah. Nice, huh?
Yep. We'll keep that. Hopefully that would grow. You know, it's springtime, but it's growing time. At least we know that. No, I don't smoke.
Oh man.
I hate cigarettes. For my opinion, the cigarette stinks.
Nah, not cigarettes. I'm talking about marijuana.
I'll smoke marijuana. I'll smoke that. I know marijuana.
You never did?
I would never smoke that. Ugh.
You never even tried it?
No, probably never will.
It's all good. Different strokes for different folks. I mean,
yeah, I heard that they were using that for like medical purposes or something like that.
yeah, man. You know, hemp is legal now. You can, if you get your license, you can grow hemp now legally.
Hemp, HEMP.
Yeah, hemp. High in CBD, no more than 2% THC.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can grow hemp, but you need a license. Just like, say, you know, like it's kind of like you know how you need a carrier's license if you want to conceal a pistol. You got to get a license for that. You can't just have a pistol, you know, that's concealed if you don't got one.
I don't have any guns in my place.
No, I'm just saying it's kind of like that license.
Oh, I would definitely never carry a gun.
Yeah, I don't carry one on me, but I do keep one in my house. You got to, bro.
I think guns are like pretty much dangerous, like the shootings and stuff like that. I hate when that stuff happens in cities and towns and places. How can people go into places like, especially a church, go in there and shoot people. That is like not right at all.
Yeah, that's people that have mental issues and they're not right in their head. And it's people like that and people that do those kind of things is the reason why you should have one at least in your house, just in case somebody like that wants to come and try to hurt you or your family and they have, a firearm, then you have a firearm. I'm not saying carry it on you or try to, because it's not cool at all.
It's definitely not cool.
No, but it's good to have for protection if you ever need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Peace to you. Information Man Show. Information Man Show, you rock.
So you've been streaming for 2 hours now?
Yep.
That's good, man.
2 hours, 6 minutes, and 50 seconds.
That's what's up, man. I see you in a lot of other people's streams. I see
Yep.
you grinding.
I'm grinding with vengeance.
I see you, bro. You grind your butt off. Every time I go into somebody's stream that I know, you're there grinding, bro. That's a good thing. Keep up the good work.
Yep. I also see one like Tree Trimmer 82. I know you're grinding your butt off too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just go there to say hi every now and then. I'm not really looking for any subscribers anymore, to be honest. But it is what it is. Big shout out to you though, man. I'm gonna get up off of your live and I'm gonna watch the live for a little bit though. But hell yeah, man. I just wanted to check this thing out and see how it worked. It's actually easier than I thought it would be. I
Yeah.
need to learn how to set that up so I could have people come and, talk to me and say what's up to me too. That'd be
Oh.
nice.
Oh, you're talking about Stream Yards.
Yeah. You need a PC for that?
I got one. I got a laptop.
Yeah, but I'm saying, is it required?
It's easier when you do it on a laptop. On the phone, it's pain in the butt.
Oh, you got to have like a real good phone?
But on doing Stream Yards on a computer, it's a lot better than doing on a phone.
Yeah. I might check it out. I'll probably look into it, how to do it.
On my regular screen, on my regular live stream, I usually go into my living room in my apartment. That's where my green screen is. So that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, instead of seeing the green screen, you see my YouTube logo right behind me, as you see here.
That's all off of Stream Yards or OBS?
I do OBS.
Word, no doubt, my dude. I'm gonna look into it a little later. But yeah, let me get off of your chat so somebody else can come on, and I'm gonna continue watching for a little bit.
So what's your channel about?
Gaming, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat 11. I'm a gamer.
I love Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. What's your favorite thing in Grand Theft Auto? Is it Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 online.
Yeah. And oh yeah, I know I've got Grand Theft Auto 5 for the Xbox One, but I have it for the PC, but I can't get it to work. I think it's because of the graphics card, what it has.
Oh, for your PC? Yeah, it might be. I think you need a real good graphic card for that. And you need random access memory. A lot of random access memory.
Yeah, probably have to have a maybe desktop for that, or maybe a gaming laptop. It costs so much money. It's not even funny.
Absolutely. The best to go about that would be a desktop because you can add your own RAM into it, your own video cards and stuff like that. It's a lot cheaper when you know how to put it all in yourself.
I think I should start giving me a gaming desktop computer.
Yeah, the best thing would be to look up the parts that you need and put it in your motherboard yourself, than to buy one that's already pre-made because they're going to charge you the most for one that's
Man,
pre-made. If you do everything yourself, you're just paying for the hardware and the software. But most of the software comes with the hardware. So
you got
I
Scott
have a PC.
Harrison. Oh, you got Scott Harrison in the building. What is up? And then we got Chrono P. So it's time. It's time for me to go to sleep. I have to get up early in the morning. AM Family to Studio X. Thanks for coming, Chrono P.
Yeah.
And thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Karanda. Hope I said it right. All right, let me get out. Let me get off of here, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming. You can come anytime. You
Yeah,
are
no
definitely
doubt.
welcome on here.
Thanks for having me, man.
You know, that was fun having you.
All right, peace.
Have a great night. That was pretty fun having these people. Jedi Balloon Master, Information Man, Sun City Scratchers. Love these loyal people. Loyal people. They rock. And the reason why I like about the reason why I like about the simulator games because I like driving since I got my wheel and stuff like that. Since I've got it last January, it was January of 2019, so bought the steering wheel and bought the shifter separate. Because I like to have a real feel of driving and stuff like that. So no reason why I can't do that. Okay, there's 5 in the house. Let's see if I can play some music right on here. Okay, I'm going to see if I can play this song. Well. Look what this person did. That person put up a video. Ain't got no time for that because like I said, you didn't have the guts to expose my channel. And you try to take my channel down? I don't think so. That's not happening. Because I've been through all this back in March. I don't think so, and it's not going to happen. Because if you want to be a smart aleck, go right ahead. Because you're just a jealous person. I'm just going to keep on grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Yeah, people wants to treat me like trash. I'm not gonna fall for that. I'm not gonna buy that. Let's see how many watch hours I've got so far. Well, if these idiots doesn't like my channel, just leave it alone. If somebody had to flag me down, I don't deserve to get flagged down. Just gotta check my watch time hours to see where I was at. Yeah, I should be writing down my stats on the watch time hours. Got 480 watch time hours, and I'm gonna give that channel more chance though, because it was an accident, but he wrote the things that he shouldn't have said. And I just unbanned him. Let's be real around here. Wait a minute, I thought I cleaned up my spam folders. Looks like you got 3 spams. My view counts doesn't look good or going down. They should be going up. So I'm gonna say apology accepted. Because I don't go to people's channel and write negative stuff in the chat. And yes, and I know it was, and I know it's like mean. I don't want to run people to the ground. Like, I'm here to grind and have fun, but definitely work. So work my fingers to the bone by creating content, because that's the reason why I'm here on the platform. And I agree that So I agree with the people who says for. I mean, I agree with the people that has real honesty. So imagine, imagine when people are paid for channels and stuff like that. I'm sorry, I just can't control my anger because I always have like a bit of anger to myself. We got Nina Vixen in the building. Yeah, I know it's late. I know it's almost 2:30 in the morning. 17 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down, but it doesn't gonna hurt me any. Because I'm just gonna keep on grinding and grinding and grinding. Got to go. I have 8 on my computer. 8% on the computer. Okay, let's see how many views I've got so far. So I like to think. So I'd like to thank people who had for Baxter Burley, who came up to my panel, and I'm glad to see him and talk to him and stuff like that. Information Man Shows, Sun City Scratchers, the VOD Squad HD. Well, that's good. 105 views so far. So, well, guys, I'm going to end the stream, but should I play a song? I think I should play a song. Oops. Nina Vixen says, good night. I hope you have a great night. And I think it's been a pretty great night on this late Wednesday night to early Thursday morning. So I will be wrapping this up on the Grind Time Show 35 panel stream number 6. And I think this was a pretty good one too. So the song I played, it was called Sweet Soul Brother, I believe. And the game it was from a skating game. It's called Sweet Soul Brother, I believe. Yeah, it's called it's Sweet Soul Brother. And it was from the soundtrack from Jet Set Radio Future. Which I love. Matter of fact, I like all their songs. So from the game, I used to have a game listening to all their music while playing the skating game. And it was from the original Xbox. I think it was like 2002. 2002, 2003. So, well, it's time for me to shut down the stream. And this is T Studio X signing off. Love each and every one of you. Thanks for coming up on the panel. Information Man Show. Baxter Burley, my tallest brother out of the whole bunch. The VOD Squad. And Sun City Scratchers the V3, who came up on my panel, and at least we had a good time. This is T Studio X signing out. Be positive, be truth, be real, do not be a faker. This is T Studio X signing out.